Good morning and happy Monday. A new week, new me. every day it's gonna be something like that, like new day, new me. I am currently writing down our shopping list because I'm going to go to Aldi imminently, but bananas. But I'm still writing the list of everything we need. We do monthly food shops, and so there's a few days in the month of October where we haven't got any meals written down yet, so I need to think of what we're going to be eating and what ingredients we need before I can leave. It's 5 to 9, so I need to get a scoot on. I don't want to be leaving here at 10 o'clock. I want to be in and out of Aldi as quickly as possible. A bit like a game. Look at this. It's like trying to fill in the blanks with meals. We'll have a chilli on the 12th of October and also the 20th. A spanner has been thrown into the me going to Aldi works. She's woken up. I don't know what she's playing at. She usually sleeps until about 11-ish, 10:30. She's woken up. She's not hungry, she's just chilling. You're going to have to go to Aldi.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. What are you playing at, miss? You're meant to be asleep. So my Aldi shop today came to £79. And this is everything I got. A quick rundown of everything. We have 3 oat milks, 3 porridges, 2 Cheerio duplicates, corn flakes, 4 loaves of 50/50 bread, some pita bread, 3 garlic baguettes, 2 pastas. These frozen jacket potatoes, I bought obviously the McCain ones from Morrison's as well. These are half the price, and I just want to see if these are any better or the same, and then I'll just buy these from now on if I don't fancy doing my own, obviously, jacket potato. Some Alpha Bites. These are my absolute fave. They're delicious. So we've got 1, 2, 3 packs of the chicken bakes, some chips, 3 frozen peas and some sausage rolls, some hummus, sweet potato pakoras and some Mediterranean style falafel, some vegan chocolate, these are for Sean, some coffee, hula hoops, skips, Munch Munch dupes, Oreos and Biscoff dupes, some bananas, mushrooms, this fancy kale which was only 99p, which I thought we'll give a go, some baby cucumbers, these just because they were 75% off, some wonky lemons, some apples, onions, sweet potatoes and parsnips, 2 broccolis, garlic. These pad thai curry kits are amazing, so I've got 2 of those, and also a pad thai one, some kidney beans, coconut milk and chickpeas, 2 stuffings, some stir-fry oil and some nuts, and then we have shower gel for Sean, some bleach, nappies for Quinn, and toilet roll. So I put put some of the Aldi shopping away, a few bits of it still, well, they've been eaten. Beaten these are delicious. Me and Sean have one each. These are absolutely to die for. Still bits left out here, which needs to put away. Madam Quinn is struggling to go to sleep, so we're having me and her having an argument in the fact that she's shouting at me and I'm going, what do you want from me? Yes, she won't sleep. I fear I may have to go for a walk with her. Not the end of the world, but it's just not, you know, relaxing like I want to. On the other side of it, day 1 of the organised mum method is obviously cleaning the living room, and Sean has very kindly said he would do it today. Obviously, you know, we do clean as a joint task. It's not just me that cleans. Obviously, as I went to Aldi today, Sean said he will clean the living room, and so we got snug sofas, which I highly recommend because they are very comfortable. If you're thinking about getting a snug sofa, I don't know which ones we've got. We've got the Cloud, that's what we've got. We've got the Cloud Sunday ones, because I didn't want a sofa that was too high off the ground. I really don't like it when they've got like a big leg, because I feel like a lot of things can roll under there and you can see them, whereas ones we've got have smaller legs, so things still can get under there, but it's not as obvious. If you know what I mean. I also think the longer legs, I worry that if a kid were to jump on these sofas with the legs like that, more like to snap. I don't know how likely that is, but in my head I feel like it was more like to sort of like shatter if it's like a little sticky leg like that. So yeah, so we've got the Cloud Sunday ones. What I didn't anticipate was the fact that they are made of like, I say velvet, it's like a velvet texture, but it's obviously not velvet, but they attract so much dust and lint, which I didn't anticipate. And I have had my thoughts about sending the sofas back because of it, because it's just so irritating. You're sitting on this like really comfortable sofa and just everywhere is just like lint. But I've googled it and I've seen what people say about it on Trustpilot, and sort of the general consensus is that it's a very, very good sofa, but it just involves a bit more hard work. So we do need to buy some sort of lint roller type thing. I think I'm going to get like a proper one of those reusable ones which you can get I think on Amazon, where it's like you put like it's like a rubber, not a roller, into like a little plastic container, and it scrapes all the hair and lint and stuff off it. As opposed to a lint roller like that where you peel the bits off, because then it's wasteful firstly, and I find that sometimes I hit and miss, because I've got some lint rollers where the roller bit just flies off the handle and it's really irritating. So I'm going to get like a proper lint roller and do that every other day, and then hoover the sofa as Sean is doing now every week. It's a lot of maintenance. I would rather not have this maintenance, but at the same time the sofas are really comfortable and they are very good sofas to have. So if you're thinking about getting a Cloud Sunday sofa from Snug, just be warned that they involve a lot of maintenance. Sean has slaved and slaved, hoovered and hoovered. These are the sofas, lint-free and beautiful. Something I have to share with you is this new print we've got. Sean saw this print on a Facebook Marketplace post, and it's basically the anatomy of an icon, Cinderella Castle, Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World, USA. There it is. Obviously, we just put it on the wall. We haven't, the frame came with the print obviously, but it's not really our aesthetic. We need to change that. But yeah, so this is a print. The lady, I think she just bought it from like the Disney shop. It's not like hand drawn, obviously.
It'd be amazing if it was.
Imagine. But we're going to pay £30 for it. It's very big. It goes very well with our very small printer. And a big giant space.
There were screws in the wall already. We haven't planned that.
No, that's just how things are at the minute. We're just getting stuff off the floor. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. It was 30 bucks. It's getting dark, isn't it? Right, so Ellis is home from nursery, just having a bath. I'm just making dinner. He ate a lot at nursery today, so we're not worrying too much about dinner time. So we're going to give him some of these beetroot rice cakes. They are delicious. I think I've thrown the packaging away because it's the end of them. But they are expensive, and I bought them for myself. They taste like Monster Munch. They're beetroot and lentil, I think. And yeah, I bought them for myself many moons ago. Because I wanted to give them a go. And then Ellis was obviously, you know, being a baby or toddler, was like, I want to try it. And so I let him try it thinking he'd turn his nose up. Nope. Instead, he absolutely loves them. So therefore, after nursery, he now expects 2 rice cakes. So which means I've got to take out a small mortgage to be able to afford them. So yeah, we got 2 now, if he didn't eat them on the way back from nursery today. So he's got those 2 as a leftover. And then he also wants a ham sandwich. And I've got this Simply Vam deli slices. I've never had this ham before, so I'm hoping it's nice. But it was cheaper than the corn stuff, so I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, and then for dinner for me and Sean, we're having these vegan chicken and mushroom pukka pies. We're gonna have those with mash and peas. So here they are, uncooked, and they probably look exactly the same once they are cooked. So the verdicts of the ham. Ellis liked it, he ate it all up, but I tried some and it's all right. It's a bit wetter than regular corn ham, but it has a weird like like a soapy taste afterwards. I don't know, not my favourite, but anyway, he ate it, that's the main thing. Dinner is served, and I am almost certain that potatoes get bigger when you mash them, because I only chose like 1 big baking potato and like 3 small potatoes for our mash, and look how much is there. Are you kidding me? That is our dinner. We're going to gobble it all up.
We're going to gobble it all up and watch House of Dragon.
Watch House of Dragons. So I will see you tomorrow. Morning. Happy Tuesday. I am very... I feel like I look very made up for someone who is just sitting in the house all day. I have decided, I was inspired by a lady on TikTok. I've decided I'm going to try and use up all my makeup, because quite frankly I've got too much stuff, and I've got things like in the back of drawers which I bought many moons ago, and I'm reaching for my old trusty favourites and the new ones I'd bought. I maybe have tried them once and didn't like them as much and just shoved them to the back of a drawer, or haven't opened them yet. I'm just reaching for my usuals. So I'm going to try and start using up some of the makeup I've got. So today I'm wearing lip gloss. I never wear lip gloss because my hair gets stuck to it and I don't see the point of it. But I'm going to try and start making an effort to start wearing lip gloss, because I've got about 400 of them. I chucked loads away when we moved house. Ones have gone like goopy, and also ones where I was just like, I don't need this many lip glosses. I donated them to the Boots donation scheme because I just was like, I had too many, but I need to start wearing the ones I kept, because what's the point of having them otherwise? And I also have eyeshadow on. I never wear eyeshadow, ever. I have the Naked Urban Decay palette, and I also have like a glittery one, which I really love them both. I think they're both beautiful palettes, but I just don't wear them. I used to wear them, well, I tried to wear them when I would like go out to events and things like weddings and, you know, the club when I was younger, because, you know, it's jazzy. I used to wear things like that, but then I'm not very good at eyeshadow because I look like I've been punched in the face. I've tried to like watch YouTube videos on like how to, and I can never manage to complete the look. I might be able to do it sort of on one eye and the other eye will look ridiculous, or I haven't got the right brushes and I can't figure it out. So I never wear eyeshadow ever, and I know that people sometimes just wear eyeshadow around the house, like, well, not around the house, on their day-to-day makeup look, they'll shove eyeshadow on, and I've never done that. I've never seen the point of that. Well, today I've put it on. I've used literally like 2 shades of like brown from my Urban Decay palette, because I just think, what's the point of spending all the money on these palettes if I'm not going to use them? How I use my glitter palette, we'll figure that out for another day, because I'm not sure if that's something I want to be committing to on like a regular Wednesday, wearing a nice green glittery eye. But maybe I will in a couple of weeks' time. Maybe I'll branch out and start being a bit more jazzy with my makeup. But yeah, that's a very long-winded beginning. My coffee is cold. I got that much into it. I've taken some sips, but Missy Moo woke up just as I was making my coffee, and I've taken obviously some sips of it since she's been awake, but now it's cold, so I gotta make myself a new one. These Plant Revolution shortbreads, which we got from Morrison's the other day, are absolutely delicious. They taste just like regular shortbread. So if you're vegan, plant-based, dairy-free, whatever you are, give these a go, because wow, I didn't ever think I'd have shortbread again. As a vegan, shortbread is something that obviously is hard to come by because it's very much like butter based. So I'm very impressed that Morrison's have created something. So I've just filmed my Meet My Baby and my labour story. It took me a minute. I really struggle with things like sitting down and talking videos like that, because I lose track of what I'm saying all the time. It happens in general conversation, but when I actually have to sit down and just talk at the camera, or at people, I guess, like public speaking, I get really like, and lose track of what I'm saying. And yes, I'm hoping the video's turned out okay. I think it'll be up, yes, it will be up already by the time this vlog goes up. So if you want to meet Quinn again and you want to see and want to hear about my labour, then check that video out. I'm currently preparing lunch for me. Sean's gone to the gym, so I'm going to have hummus sweet potato pakoras. I bought these, where are they gone? Little pepper things. So I'm gonna make myself like a hummus dip plate. Got some pita breads as well. Nothing too exciting, but something easy. And then I need to go tidy the bedrooms upstairs, as my Organise Mum method has asked me to do for today. And also the bedrooms are very dusty as well, so I need to go do that. Quinn is sleeping in a minute, so fingers crossed I can get my lunch eaten and the bedrooms cleaned before she wakes up. Please. Famous last words. Here's my lunch, I prepared it. And she's awake. Oh. Well, it is what it is. So I've eaten my lunch and now I'm going to clean the bedrooms finally. This is the current state of our bed. Just casual. I'm going to start maybe every month, maybe, yeah, putting bicarbonate of soda on our mattress. It's supposed to like help remove odours. Not that our mattress smells, but I'm sure if you're not cleaning your mattress on a regular basis, it could start to smell because of like sweat and stuff. Dawn chucked some bicarb on there. So I need to hoover that off, I think, before I start doing any other cleaning. Otherwise it's going to go everywhere. So I'm going to just clean this room now. I think I'm going to put some music on. Sometimes I think if you put a podcast on, it can like slow you down a bit because you're too busy listening. So maybe I'll put some uplifting music on and I'll get the tunes banging and get me cleaning quickly because I don't want to be doing this for long. Cleaning is boring. I'm going to put a timer on for half an hour, I think, actually, so I'm not doing it forever. Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, right, see you in half an hour with a clean bedroom. This room is done. Obviously the bed is not made, but that can be done later. But it's clean. Not that you could tell because obviously it's just dust that I've hoovered up. But hoovering this is a pain in the neck. Glad it's done. But yeah, so that's all hoovered. This sort of thing up here is the bane of my life and will be sorted one day, as is this area. Oh, not the fabulosa. This area here always gets messy. It's impossible to keep tidy because obviously ladder and stuff, there's like dead space there. But one day we'll have an attic extension and this won't have to be an issue anymore. But for now, it is what it is. On to Ellis's room. I can make his bed, that would be quite easy, but yeah, it's just got to sort this out. He's got so many books. Oh, I hide in my help because I don't like making beds. Good morning, it's Wednesday today and I am in Sainsbury's car park. Me and Quinn are the we are going to the shops today. I want to go to charity shops just because I'm in the mood to have a rummage in some shops. You know, you just get the urge sometimes to go to charity shop. And I was just going to do stuff at home all day, but then I was just like, I need to get out of the house because I've been in the house for too long and I need to get out and do something. So here we are in Sainsbury's and yeah, that's what the plan is for today, or this morning anyway. Hopefully Quinn behaves and doesn't scream. And I'm also going to get a Starbucks because obviously that has to be done when a Starbucks is nearby. So yeah, I'm going to bring you along. I might film on my phone because I always find filming on my camera out and about is a little bit much. People don't really know what I'm holding because obviously I've got a tripod and the muffler on top of the camera and it looks quite like intimidating as an object if you don't know what it is. And for me, having to lug it about whilst pushing a buggy isn't ideal. Hopefully Quinn goes in the buggy and down to put in the carrier because I really don't want to have to carry her because, oops, she's, it's just hard to see what I'm doing and I can't bend down and stuff. Right, I gotta go! Hot. Currently in the car, as you can tell, with the Miss Quinn, and yes, obviously I've finished shopping. I couldn't really vlog that much, I did a bit on my phone. Yes, I'm going to feed Miss now, because it's not that long a drive to get home, but I know that if I strap her in, she'll start screeching, and I'd rather not have to drive with a screaming baby in the back, so I'm going to feed her now, and then drive home. And then I'll show you what I got, because I got some good stuff. I do love a good charity shop. Of course, most stuff I bought was for kids, nothing. I bought 2 things for me. Just the way it is, isn't it, really, when you have kids? You stop buying things for yourself. But yeah, right, let me feed her now. People are looking at me. my haul of things. This mug. This is a knitted jumper. How sweet is that? This, which was £3, I think is quite expensive, but it is brand new, so I suppose I can't complain too much. And it is also 0 to 3, which is not Quinn size. She is now in, well, should be now in 3 to 6, but we're gonna get her in. It looks quite roomy, so I'm sure it'll be fine, because how cute is that? Lots of cards. I love getting cards from charity shops, just because, like, for example, this one, 50p, brand new, obviously, not been used, obviously. But yeah, it just means you get cards that are cheap and they're decent, and you feel like you're saving the card's life and letting it fulfill its destiny. This mug, I'm not sure if I got mugged off with this, ha ha ha, but it was £5.50, and yes, I couldn't turn it down. Look at his little face. This little jacket, brand new, 3 to 6 months, so it is Quinn size. It's a reversible jacket, and brand new on the website. It is, this is the company, Dress Up Baby. It's £26 brand new, and I got it for £3.95, so happy with that. This book, love that. We are big collectors of Disney books. £1.50 for that one, happy with that. And then Star Wars one, because, well, I think Star Wars is Disney, isn't it, now? So there's that one. This hat, because, can you believe, it's just ridiculous, but how cute is it? And I bought this for Ellis. It's a little bit naff, because it is, you know, it's just one of those things that's probably going to sit on the side. But in the minute Ellis is very interested in his letters, he's starting to recognise letters more. So I thought this could be useful for him, just to get more familiar with his alphabet, and it was only £1.50, so I thought, why not? Although this one made me laugh. Q, Queen, oops, it's Queen. Who is this child? And then this one here, I did put him back on the shelf, but then I had to pick him back up again. He was £3.50. He's a little bit sun damaged, but he's a little money box. I mean, it's just, you can't say no to these sorts of vintage Disney things. And then 2 things for me. We got this jumper. It is from Next, £5.75. This, I'm a big fan of rainbows, if you didn't know, because here's another one for me. It's a Joules one for £7.99, which is a bit more money than I would like to pay for charity shop stuff, but it is from Joules, so I guess I can't be too picky. But it's quite like a fleece material, so it'd be nice for the colder months. And then we went to Sainsbury's very quickly. I saw this for £6. It was half price, obviously, so it was £6. And it'll be good for Quinn for next year. Planning in advance, but I mean, it's very adorable. My absolute fave. And then these are Ellis's favourite rice cakes, because he lives the bougie life, and they were on sale. Instead of £2.50, they were £1.50. So I bought 4 packs of them, just so we are in stock. Lunchtime, same as yesterday. I got caught in the rain. I had to run out to this local Yodel shop to me, because I had a vintage parcel to post. I was hoping that, because I'm expecting 2 vintage parcels to be delivered to the same shop, so I was hoping I would have those parcels to collect at the same time that I had to send a parcel. But alas, my 2 parcels that have to be delivered to me have not arrived to the shop, which is very annoying. So I went deliver at Yodel, and then where I parked was not near the Yodel shop, and then I had to run back to my car in the chucking rain. So that was fun. No sign of rain at all, and then the heavens opened. Despise having to post things, but it's easier. That's one good thing about Vinted, if you didn't know. With Vinted, you can turn off the Royal Mail function, and you can use just Yodel or Every/Hermes, and all you have to do is actually go to a shop and just give them the package, and you're done, as opposed to Royal Mail where you've got to like pay for the postage, which I dislike doing in case you get it wrong. So yes. And then there's this little one here, needs a bath, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. So for dinner tonight, Sean and I are having a Gusto recipe. Let me see if I can find it, because it's not one we've ever had before. It's a crispy tofu with pak choy and peanut sauce. So I've got all the ingredients for it. That's what it's meant to look like. And so I think it should be quite easy. The only thing, annoyingly, I don't know why, I don't have cumin. And I usually always have cumin. And I don't know how I haven't bought any more cumin. So we're out. So I'm going to use curry powder instead. I hope that is okay. I'm sure it's probably fine. So the ingredients we have is tofu, which is in my tofu press. This is a great thing to buy if you eat a lot of tofu, because it just means it makes it firmer. Because sometimes if you buy tofu from the shops and just try and use it straight from the packet, it can be a bit squishy and hard to work with. So this really does firm it up. We have some spring onions, which were frozen and are currently defrosting. Corn flour. It says 2 bunches or whatever, they're 2 nests, that's it. 2 nests of whole wheat noodles. I'm not sure if I'll use 2 or maybe just all 5 of them. Maybe I'll just double up this recipe. But yeah, I feel like using 2 would be like pointless because, you know, we like to eat. Some peanut butter, some soy sauce, the cumin / curry powder, ginger, which is frozen, and 2 chilies. Pak choi. Initially they didn't have pak choi in Aldi, so I bought this kale to use instead. And then Sean went to Tesco's and bought pak choi. So I'm going to try and use a bit of this kale in it, otherwise I don't know what I'll use this for. I'm going to use, not all of it though, because that'll be a bit too much, but yes. I think that is everything it is needed for the recipe. It doesn't seem like much.
And here it is. What are you doing? But yes, we've got crispy tofu and some peanut chili sauce, whatever the recipe is.
Just started the TV series Big Little Lies because I finished the book yesterday and now I want to watch it on the television, on episode 1 obviously, and I don't understand it at the minute. I'll just say that, that's my opinion at the minute. I don't understand it in comparison to the book, but the best thing that's happened is Sean was a nice little housewife earlier and made some Rice Krispie chocolate cake things, so I got 2 of those. I'm going to enjoy those now and I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Happy Thursday. Look at me wandering about the place. So I am at a place called Highlands Park and, oh, don't lose a buggy, just because I wanted to see what it's like as a place, and it's very pretty. Oh, that's just a tree. You see? I mean, I've come on a good day where the weather is beautiful. Proper autumn weather today, my favourite type of weather, where it's like not too hot, not too cold, the leaves are just turning, there's a breeze in the air, the sun is shining, you know, it's like a perfect autumn day. And yeah, I'm getting some fresh air. Madam is with me, snoozing, if you can see, snoozing. This is my sort of, I'm not going to come here every day because it's £5 to park, which is absolutely ludicrous, but I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to start going out a bit more and not to be in the house all day because it's not good for me. Oh no, I just dropped my coffee. Uh-oh. I've fallen off a bike. Well, it's all gone wrong. I've managed to walk to a car park where I don't want to be. Oh man, rickety floor. Sheesh. Basically, that little boy cycling behind me cycled past and fell off his bike. My coffee fell off the side of the buggy. Now I'm going to the cafe to buy a bloody coffee, probably for £18. I paid £5 for parking for an all-day parking, so I've got to be here longer than an hour to make worth my money back. Whatever. I'm exhausted. So we're in a bit of a calmer place now, although Quinn is awake and now not happy. My beautiful, calm park walk has all gone a bit skewy. Blinking, kid falling off their bike and me dropping my coffee has just not been successful. And yeah, I paid £3.50 for a new coffee, which isn't ideal. I won't say it's not much, but it is a lot. £3.50 for one coffee when I have one in my buggy already is absolutely extortionate. But yeah, so £3.50 for a coffee, far too much money, but I spent it now. Now I'm just walking through grass with a buggy, which probably I didn't think that through properly really. But yeah, it's all fun. Bit of an adventure, I suppose. But yeah, it's good to get out of the house and get some fresh air. Maybe next time I come out I'll bring the carrier and so I know how to push his extremely heavy buggy through grass. This. Are we home? Are we home? Yeah, yeah. I picked up a vintage, or 2 vintage pastas. I'll show them to you in a moment. More importantly, Sean's made me hot dogs for lunch. Absolutely thrilled. Thanks a bunch. You miss Chatterbox? Right, so what did I get from Vinted? So from the first seller, my friend had a son. Actually, my friend had a son who is a day older than Quinn, and I'm only now getting around sending her a baby gift because I'm an awful person. She sent me a gift for Quinn already, and I just completely forgot that I had to also send something, and there's no excuse because she had a baby as well as me having a baby, so I'm just a bad person. But anyway, I'm not sure how people feel about giving gifts from second-hand places. I don't know how people feel about that. I personally don't think there's an issue. If someone gave me something from a charity shop as a gift, as long as they thought about it, it's a nice thing. I'm not bothered. It's not like it's some toots from somewhere. So anyway, with all that being blabbered on, my friend had a baby. His middle name is Fox, and so I bought, look, little joggers and a jumper, a little fox on it, which I thought that was really sweet. Obviously, this from H&M. I'm going to obviously run it through the washing machine, and yeah, I think I know it's not brand new, but who cares? I think it's because I've thought about it. That's my reasoning. And then the other thing I wanted from the other seller was this for Madam Quinn. It's for when she's a bit bigger. And if you follow us on Instagram, where is it? Can we just Piglet? Obviously, this is size 12 to 18 months, so she's not going to fit in it for a long old time, but had to be done. And then the other bits I got are, I got these things here. It's like 3 of these. This little thing, and this. I think you're meant to put them on her hands. They like rattle. I think they're meant to go on her hands. They're called Snozzy. I'm going to Google them and see what on earth I'm meant to do with them. I think that one goes on her wrist or her ankle. I don't know. I'm going to Google it. And then we have this. Oh, it's hard to do one-handed. This is obviously all for Quinn when she's bigger. It's a top. Look how cute that is. With some shorts. Oh, a little romper with little cherries on it. It's cute. A little flamingo dress. How cute is this? Are you right there? This skirt, which I wish I hadn't bought this one. I don't like this. But I didn't realise. I just saw this and thought it was sweet because it came with tights. And the tights have little dogs on them. And I thought that was really cute. Can you see? Yeah. But then the skirt, it says woof on it. Which I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, it's sweet enough, but if I'd known it said woof on it, I wouldn't have bought it. But either way, and my favourite purchase of all of that is this little cardigan. I'm very happy with my purchases. I've got 2 more parcels to arrive. Annoyingly, one of them is out for delivery as we speak to the same place where I collected these from, but it wasn't there yet, and I was just like, damn it, I'm going to have to go back there. Probably tomorrow or later this afternoon to collect it, which is a pain in the bum, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's what I got from Vinted. Very happy. What do you think about giving someone a second-hand gift? Do you think that's suitable? It does bother me, my thought process. I start to second-guess myself that I shouldn't be giving second-hand gifts because people might not like that, but it's too late now. I've already done it. It's a bit later.
Yeah.
And I went to the shop to collect my final Vinted package. I'm going to show it to you because I'm so excited. Bows. A pack of 4 hair bows from Madam. And then this pack here.
Look at it.
these bows here, which are like little headbands. And then dresses, we've got a little Dumbo one. Oop, show that one. This is a Dumbo one. And then a Minnie Mouse, a Minnie Mouse one, look at that. And then this Dumbo one, how cute is this? And then my favourite one is this Lilo and Stitch one. Ooh. And little flamingos on it. So yes, I did drive back out again to collect that parcel because I couldn't leave it for a night inside the shop. I had to collect it ASAP. But yeah, Ellis is back from nursery and he's just having his dinner. Oh yeah, Quinn's refusing to nap. Sean very kindly made a sweet potato curry, so we'll have that for dinner. And yes. Oh, you're dribbling. Oh dear, goodness gracious me. Quinn's having some tummy time. I was watching YouTube. Can't be bothered to watch a proper TV show tonight, so I was going to watch on YouTube. And then go to bed, and that has been the day. Tomorrow's Friday, so Ellis is not at nursery tomorrow. He has gymnastics in the morning, which Sean's going to take him to. And yeah, that's the day over. Any pearls of wisdom?
Never trust a fart.